To be discussed with the management of Shriram City Union. They've appointed a new MD CEO, YS Chakravarti. Piramal, TPG both are looking to sell their stake. The company is also mulling a restructuring of their group entities as well. So let's touch base with Mr. YS Chakravarti, the newly appointed MD CEO. Mr. Chakravarti, thank you so much for joining us right here on ET Now. Just want to first up ask you about whether the exit of TPG raised any concerns for the company, anything the investor community should be aware of?
TPG has not invested directly into Shriram City, as you know. They have invested in the holdco. So for the company, there wouldn't be any impact on their exit. And they've been I would say that they've been very supportive for whatever initiatives that have happened from the capital side. But I think it's a natural process of exit which will not impact the company directly.
Piramal has declared an intent to divest their stake. Any news on who the suitor might be?
Ideally, whoever is coming in, yes, we would like to know them better, obviously. And I'm sure that both Mr. Piramal and the TPG team, we have worked with them for a long time. So they also understand what kind of a culture and what kind of a business we are in, and I'm sure they will also look for the right fit. So we have no concerns on that side. And anyone who comes in will come in as a partner. Shriram always treats any investor as a partner and not as just an investor. So we don't have concerns on that side.
Can you tell us if you will be helping them find a suitable candidate, and does the company have any preferences when it comes to a potential candidate?
See, as of now, we have raised about closest 2,700 crores in the first quarter, and we have about another 4,000 crores of 4,000 crores in the pipeline with banks, and we are also looking at raising debt through issue of NCDs in the month of August. We are also looking at the overseas market to raise dollar-denominated debt. So basically these are the plans for the next quarter.
Okay, on a different note, Mr. Chakravarti, what's the current liquidity situation like, and how's the company placed at this point in time?
The liquidity crisis or whatever we are talking about, we have not seen any impact of that on the credit costs. Credit costs have been stable. In fact, we expect the current year to be better on the credit card side.
And what about the cost of credit? How does it compare to the same period last year?
We actually, primarily our business is focused on funding small businesses. So there we are not seeing any demand slowdown. There is a lot of demand in the small business segment, so for funding, and we expect that we will meet our annual targets on that, our guidance on the SME business. And two-wheeler could be we expected a growth of about 15 to 17%. Probably we will end up with about anywhere between 12 to 15%. The sales are down, but the funding component has gone up in the two-wheeler sales. So that plus the ticket size also has gone up by about 6,000-7,000 rupees due to the insurance and all this. So two-wheeler disbursements, probably we will be ending up with about anywhere between 12 to 15% growth. So these are the two major components of our business, and we are still committed to our 15% AUM guidance for the current financial year.
What about your outlook on the net interest margins? Will they hold at the current levels, or would you like to revise it?
Hopefully, we are hoping that there will be a further rate cut and the fund costs will stabilize. So the NIMs may stabilize at this, or even if there is a 10-15 bips drop, We are also looking at our cost structures to, claw it back. So that's not really a worry, a concern now on the NIM side.
Thanks so much, sir, for taking out time for us. Always good to get perspective from you. Now let's go across